Hey, John Keating here, Basement Tapes number 149. And we have in the house here a full on hobby legendary set. 1965 Topps baseball was great, perhaps unparalleled in the 60s. But as far as football goes, the 1965 Topps set, I think, in football circles can also be considered maybe the best of the decade, at least. It is an interesting set. Again, Topps has been tasked with showing us some of the finest professional football players from the American Football League only, but they really stepped up here as opposed to their 65 Canadian Football League issue. This 65 Topps football is truly legendary. I have 7 of them, including card number 34. It's a short print, and you ready for this? It's a rookie card, and you ready for this? His name's Tom Keating. So I do have that card. I collect Tom Keating cards. I collect Ray Keating cards, and I collect 1965 Topps football. Again, I only have 7 of them, but let's dig in deeper, shall we? Says here that there's 176 of those rascals, $67.87 average value for a total value of $11,945. A complete set of these 176 cards will run you apparently between $5,000 and $10,000, according to Beckett. Again, legendary set that the 65 baseball pales in comparison to this. So let's read about it. The 65 Topps football cassette set contains 176 oversized 2.5 by 4 and 11/16-inch cards of American Football League players. Colorful card fonts have a player photo over a solid color background. The team name is at the top with the player's name and position at the bottom. Horizontal backs contain highlights and statistics to the left with a cartoon pertaining to the player to the right. The cards are grouped together and numbered in basic alphabetical order by teams. Since this set was not printed in the standard fashion, many of the cards were printed in lesser quantities than others. These cards are marked in the checklist with SP for short print. This set is somewhat significant in that it contains the rookie card of Joe Namath. Other notable rookie cards in this set of Oakland Stars Fred Biletnikoff, Willie Brown, and Ben Davidson. So we have some legends here, some Oakland Raiders classic legends, Biletnikoff, Brown, and Davidson. But we also have Joe Willie Namath, 51 total rookie cards. I'm sure. Wait till you see the Joe Namath price, according to Beckett, on this. And you can look at this on eBay, look at this on VCP, you look at this wherever you want. But these cards are crazy expensive. Joe Namath SP rookie card, according to Beckett, $3,000 to $8,000 depending on your condition, from 5 on up. Biletnikoff number 2, and the checklist. Card number 176 is 3. So let's get into TCDB. What a beautiful set. Very colorful, very detailed and crisp photos. They didn't use their pastels. They used their sharp pencils to draw these things. And Mickey Slaughter looks like he's bowling, by the way. I'm not sure what he was doing. But anyway, 176 cards, 2.5 by 4 and 11/16. Teams represented here. Well, it looks like there's inserts here. So there is a Magic rub-off that has colleges. But let's talk about the pros here. If we can find the Boston Patriots, the Buffalo Bills, the Denver Broncos, the Houston Oilers, the Kansas City Chiefs. Scrolling down, New York Jets, Oakland Raiders, San Diego Chargers. And that is our pro football teams there from the AFL. Hall of Famers abound here. Bonicani, Shaw, Brown, Blanda, Bobby Bell, Buchanan, Dawson, Johnny Robinson, Winston Hill, Don Maynard, Namath, Biletnikoff, Flores, Otto Allworth, and Ron Mix. Rookies in here, again, Joe Willie, but there are a total of 51. The AFL is really coming on. They're putting some heat on the NFL. Obviously, they would merge down the road. But this card set, absolutely gorgeous, completely blows away the 1965 Philadelphia gum set. Let's see the comments here. Phil says this set is highly popular for 2 reasons. One being the Joe Namath rookie, and the other being the tall size of the cards. Rookies include Namath, Biletnikoff, and Willie Brown. Let's see here the packaging. Big old packs here. The wax box is bigger. It says Topps Pro Football. Of course, we're still not telling people it's the American Football League, but there are pro football cards. There is all sorts of number 15 from what looks like the New York Giants, but we know it not to be, throwing the football in various stages of the wind-up there. The wax packs say Topps Pro Football 5 cents bubblegum extra magic rub off emblem in each package. Trivia. The 1965 set contains 176 oversized 2.5 by 4 and 11/16 cards of American Football League players. These cards are grouped together by teams. This set is significant in that it contains the rookie card of Joe Namath, number 122. That is ripped from the headlines of Beckett OPG. Again, let's look at some of these cards. Beautiful. Tom Addison leads us off with incredible backgrounds. The back of the cards are gorgeous. Has everything on it there. Career stats, year stats, big old cartoon, and an anecdote about the player. It has their Topps Pro Football card number 1, Tom Addison, Boston Patriots, linebacker, height 6'2", weight 230, age 29. He's a Gamecock from South Carolina. Years in the AFL, it says 6. Tom joined the Patriots in 1960 and has been their regular left linebacker since that time. Rugged and aggressive, Tom rarely allows an opposing runner any daylight. Alertness is the key to this young man's success. Tom has played in every AFL All-Star game. He was the team's defensive captain in 1964. And the cartoon says Tom is one of 11 original players still with Boston, and we have the Mayflower depicted there offshore, and Tom saying, "Nope, I came later." I don't know what that means, but funny, haha. Wrestling is Houston Antwine's hobby, apparently, on the back of his card. Nick Bonacani, as a Boston Patriot, of course, he would gain fame as a Miami Dolphin. Undefeated Miami Dolphin, as they say. So let's scroll through. There's Bob D. He's a defensive end. J.D. Garrett, such and such. Let's get to the Tom Keating, right? That's why we're all here. The Buffalo cards are beautiful with pink backgrounds. Just absolutely stunning cards, if you ask me. You haven't, but I'm telling you anyway. Here is the Tom Keating card. Let's read about Tom Keating, defensive tackle from Buffalo. He is card 34, Buffalo Bills defensive tackle, height 6'2", weight 242, a lot like me, I guess. Age 23, not like me. He went to Michigan, and his years in the AFL are 2. Though listed on the Buffalo roster as a defensive tackle, Coach Lou Saban knows Tom can also be used as a defensive end. In 1964, Tom got his chance to break into the Bills' defensive lineup when Jim Dunaway nursed an injured leg early in 1964. The rookie played so well that he was awarded a regular job. Tom suffered a broken ankle midway through the season and now faces the chore of winning a chance to play regularly again. The former Michigan star is a great competitor. Like the Mounties, Tom always gets his man. So beautiful, wonderfully composed story about Tom Keating, a brother from another mother on a different continent, and the Houston cards, stunning orange backgrounds with their baby or powder blue uniforms. The checklist is cool, yellow and green, and all sorts of big old checked boxes to check off there if you're a kid and you got the right size pencil. Kansas City, where they're going with the baby blue background with their red uniforms or white uniforms, but none of this clashes at all. Is easy on the eyes. Bob Ply is kicking his heels like he wants to go back to Oz, which is oddly enough not that far from Kansas City. Keep on going here. New York Jets, of course, beautiful cards. Oakland, beautiful cards, green background, and our men in silver and black. Let's get to the Joe Willie, shall we? Because that's why you're all here. That's why you paid for the pre-show meet and greet. So Joe Namath, just a beautiful, stunningly legendary card in the hobby. It really is a new phase in the hobby where the cards are crisp and gorgeous and stand out. Joe signed for a large bundle of cash by the Jets. Joe will be testing his knee in early exhibition games this season, and New York fans have their fingers crossed. The quarterback from Alabama was called the greatest athlete to come out of the college ranks in 1964. Joe set a SEC pass completion mark by hitting his targets 64% of the time. Not afraid to run with the ball when the opportunity arises. Joe carried the ball 572 yards and 15 touchdowns during his college days. Of course, he went to Alabama, but he's from Yinzerville out there, Western Pennsylvania. 6'2", 194, age 21. Joe completed 18 passes for 255 yards in the 1965 Orange Bowl. So one thing to remember here as we go towards the 70s, we'll see fewer and fewer rookies depicted in their rookie years due to the drafts and the timeline it took to get these cards going. Of course, bigger sets required more lead time, so often we'll find our football players getting their rookie cards their second or third year in, but not 1965. They were ready for Broadway Joe. So that's it. Episode Basement Tapes number 149, a classic, legendary set. I can't say enough about this. I'm out of superlatives, so I will turn the record off. Cheers.